let's talk about a rule you've probably never heard of, but it might just be the most important one you ever learn. It's a rule that only applies in the quietest moments, in the middle of the night when you're absolutely sure you're alone. You know that feeling, right? It's primal, that sudden chill that runs down your spine, the feeling that there's a presence in a completely empty room. Maybe a flicker of movement just at the edge of your vision. Most of us just shake it off. But what if it's not your imagination? What if it's a warning? Because according to this lore, that feeling of being watched, that's just the prelude. It's the moment right before the real test begins. And that test, it doesn't start with something you see. It starts with something you hear. Now, think about this for a second. It's not some creepy, monstrous voice. It's a voice you know, a voice you trust completely. Your mom, your brother or sister, your best friend. A perfect copy, calling your name from an empty hallway. It's specifically designed to be disarming, right? To make you answer without even thinking about it. And this is a really important distinction here. Experiencing this doesn't mean you're going crazy. Not at all. It means a hidden danger has just noticed you. Your mind is perfectly fine, but your safety? Well, that's suddenly a very different story. So this brings us to the absolute heart of this whole thing. There is one single, unbreakable rule for this situation. And it's not about running, it's not about hiding, and it's definitely not about fighting back. It's all about what you don't do. The way this is supposed to work is kind of wild. Your voice, your response, it acts like a key. It's a form of consent, an invitation. By just calling out, hello, or yeah, I'm in here, you are literally giving whatever is out there permission to cross over, to come into your world and into your life. Silence is the only thing keeping that door locked. So why a familiar voice? Why not some spooky growl or a ghostly whisper? Well, because this isn't about a cheap jump scare. It's a carefully laid trap, and the bait it uses is your own love, your own memories, and trust. All right, let's play out a classic scenario. Picture it. You're at home, just chillin', maybe reading a book. And then you hear it, crystal clear. It's your mom calling your name from the kitchen. It's a sound you've heard thousands of times. It means safety, comfort, it means you're home. Your gut reaction is to just call back, right?
But just as you're about to open your mouth to answer, your brain slams on the brakes. A sudden, cold thought flashes through your mind. One little piece of information that doesn't fit the puzzle. A tiny detail that changes absolutely everything. She's at work. She's out of town for the weekend. She is literally anywhere except for in that kitchen. And in that one horrifying split second, the most comforting sound in the world becomes the most terrifying thing you have ever heard. That warmth just vanishes, replaced by ice. And that's when you understand what's really happening. It was never your mother. It wasn't a memory. It wasn't a trick of the mind. It was something predatory, wearing the voice of someone you love like a mask, all to trick you, to lure you into giving that one simple response. Now, of course, the logical part of your brain is probably screaming right now, looking for any other explanation. And look, science definitely has theories for things like this. But the world this lore comes from, it plays by a very different and much more terrifying set of rules. So on one side, you have science. It tells us about auditory hallucinations, which can happen when we're tired or stressed, or how our brains are hardwired to find patterns and sometimes create a familiar sound out of just random noise. Totally plausible. But then, on the other side, you have centuries of folklore, stories of mimics, of doppelgangers, of skinwalkers from cultures all over the globe. This lore offers a different truth. These things perfectly copy familiar sound waves for one specific reason, to get past your fear. They know a strange voice will put your guard up, but your mom's voice, that throws the door wide open. Okay, so let's put it all together. Let's say this happens to you. You're alone, it's quiet, and that familiar voice cuts through the silence. What do you do? Well, there's a very simple 3-step survival guide. First, and this is non-negotiable, stay absolutely silent. Don't whisper, don't gasp, don't make a single sound. Second, close your eyes. Don't look for it, don't try to find where the sound came from, you are denying it your senses. And third, you have to convince yourself you heard nothing. You erase it. You show zero reaction. You basically become a black hole to them. You give them absolutely nothing to grab onto. And this is why that rule is so incredibly important.
The final warning is maybe the most chilling part of the entire thing. It's not about what comes into your house after you answer. It's about what happens to you. The implication here is replacement, possession. By answering, you don't just invite it into your home. You might be inviting it into yourself. Which leaves us with one last terrifying question. If you break the silent rule, the next time somebody calls your name, who or what is going to answer?